Adverbial groups in systemic functional grammar. Adverbial groups are groups that are headed by adverbs. That is, groups that are made up of at least an adverb, which forms the most crucial element of the group, and one or more other supporting elements. Adverbial groups, typically, function as constituents of the adjunct element of a clause structure. In other words, they form the adjunct element of a clause. Remember the structure of a clause in systemic functional grammar? SPCA. Where S stands for subject, P stands for predicator, C stands for complement, and A stands for adjunct. Take for example, she looks beautiful every day. She, subject, looks, predicator, beautiful, complement, every day, adjunct. Back to adverbial groups. Adverbial groups have the following structures: MHQ, MH, and HQ. Where M stands for modifier, H stands for headword, and Q stands for qualifier. Tip: headword is the obligatory element of a group while modifiers and qualifiers are optional elements. Modifiers appear before the headword, and qualifiers after the headword. There are two MHQ-type adverbial groups, MHQ-type adverbial group 1. The formula for an MHQ-type adverbial group is intensifier, mitigator plus adverb plus comparative clause. Intensifiers are words that show extreme degrees of highness, and mitigators show extreme degrees of minuteness of an action. Comparative clauses are simply clauses that compare two structures. Examples of MHQ-type adverbial groups: much quickly than we anticipated, quite silently than the last time we met, surprisingly effectively than we thought, extremely loudly than with her corporate shoes, remarkably well than was expected of him. MHQ-type adverbial group 2. This MHQ-type adverbial group 2 is formed by combining intensifier, mitigator plus adverb plus prepositional group. Take for example, more swiftly about the issue, significantly slowly on Mondays, considerably cautiously with electronical devices. Just as there are two MHQ-type adverbial groups, there are also two HQ-type adverbial groups. HQ-type adverbial group 1. The formula for HQ-type adverbial group 1 is adverb plus comparative clause. For example, quickly than we anticipated, silently than the last time we met, effectively than we thought, loudly than with her corporate shoes, well than was expected of him. HQ-type adverbial group 2. The formula for HQ-type adverbial group 2 is adverb plus prepositional group. Take for example, swiftly about the issue, slowly on Mondays, cautiously with electronical devices. MH-type adverbial group. MH-type adverbial groups are formed by combining intensifier / mitigator plus adverb. For example, very strangely, quite cunningly, so casually, a bit smartly, somewhat calmly, considerably efficiently. So adverbial groups are formed by a combination of adverbs and other elements. The adverb being the head word which is obligatory, and the other elements modifiers and qualifiers being optional, because adverbial groups can be formed using adverbs alone. They have the following structures: MHQ, HQ, and MH with H being implied. See you soon.